things have improved significantly since our since England declared war on our neighbors for our claims, and we suffered a huge loss in manpower. But Iroquois went into despotism. But our nation is growing. We just need to break away from England as quickly as possible. What is the earliest I can click from American nation? I think I need... Never mind. I don't need... Oh, okay, just admin tech 10. Despite... So, I guess they didn't update that for the actual... I guess the creators of the mod didn't upgrade the tech needed to form another nation to whatever the equivalent is. I think it's 55. Yeah, so 10 should tech level 10 is usually when you get the third idea group, and we get that at 55. So we need 2 more techs. We can almost take colonialism. Almost. I kind of do want to keep my eye on the religious map mode in Europe. We don't need to fight for our rights. The plutocratic principles of our government and enshrine our rights and protect them. This is something worth standing for and worth cherishing. Cool. So Wittenberg is being converted to Protestant right now. Very slow Protestant Reformation from what I'm seeing. Wittenberg is controlled by Thuringia. Current force limit 14. Whoa, Pittsburgh is going to take 50 months to convert. What is the... That doesn't make sense. 50 months to convert. Because it's a territory? Alright. Again, very slow. Epirus is free. I think I knew that already, but I'm not sure. They have a weak claim heir. Land technology research useless. Not going to lose 50 military points. Castile has a regency council. Portugal has an heir with a weak claim. England has a queen and a female heir. The queen is 68. A 301 heir as well. Can build province improvements. Manufacturing center of an empire. What is that? What kind of modifier is that? Doesn't look like... Noble plot. This is concerning the stability that's kind of sucks. We will keep Jeremy Essex and take admin. Now we're only one tech away from our next idea group, which I think I'm actually going to go with exploration. Just take this ability before the age ends so we can get some bonus out of it. Go ahead and core West Sylvania, though I've never heard this region called West Sylvania. And I should know I do actually live in that region. Oh, we don't have the admin points to core that. Our loans are coming due next year. So we'll take the interest hit probably because we will not have that much money. So what was the... I wanted to see... Why does Manufacturing Center of an Empire affect us? Oh, right. We have... No, we don't. Construction costs. Manufacturing Center of an Empire. Is that in one of our early ideas that I'm not aware of? Oh, no, okay. Our colonial ideas. Baltimore self-sustaining, cool. State core. Pittsburgh is a state core now. Tempted to go for something. I could go out of our capital, or out of our actual region and go into Canada. Because Canada, or the Gulf of St. Lawrence node, is the trade node with the greatest potential to have, or the greatest potential of any node in the New World. Because every node in the New World can flow into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And I think that's actually where I'm going to want my trade. My primary trade node to be eventually. So I think I'm going to make a push for those two. The two provinces with some benefit to trade. Of course, I need to move my army up to about halfway between these places that are going to be colonized at the same time. I could actually split my army up. That's not a bad idea. But no. Okay, this is the way I need to do it. Increase army maintenance. We're not drilling anymore, we're still making money. So... we'll split our army up like that. And Going to go ahead and build a couple more infantry. Alright, I'm actually going to move one of these new infantry up there as well, because that didn't look... That looked like a bad time waiting to happen. Alright, let's combine that army again. I mean, I could probably save more money by splitting off. I'm going to do that, actually. We won't gain nearly as much professionalism, but I think it's worth it. Colonial expansion, lose 30 ducats, meaning we'll be taking out another loan. We get expand colonial land for 2 years and gain 200 population in East Jersey. It's a no-brainer. Yes, again, we have to take out a loan. Wait, we can send another colonist there? That can't work. Can it? I thought we couldn't. Only colonize outside there if the province is adjacent to a province they already own. Okay. But, okay, that makes no sense. So, it makes sense in a way, but it's inconsistent. It's an inconsistency that now will bug me. Because, so, apparently coring distance is determined, well, this is true. Coring distance is determined by completed colonies. We don't have any coring distance to loop because we don't have any full-fledged colonies adjacent to it. However, despite Etchman's being next to the same colony that is unfinished, we have sea access to it, and it is next to a province. If things were consistent, it would be that I wouldn't be able to reach either of those, or I would be able to reach both of those. But I don't know. I'm complaining. So, Stadacona's got 11 development. So, let's go ahead and make sure we get that as quickly as possible. We'll repay a loan, finally. Have to extend the other one. But we still have 2 loans, despite paying one off. Because we had to. We just had to. Military reform. Jeremy Essex has begun a thorough revision of our country's military structure. While officers are still drawn from the nobility, the peasants and townspeople are conscripted into the other ranks. Irregular drilling has been introduced and a powerful fleet established together with hundreds of battleships, galleys, and other crafts. Only reform the army. I mean, I would like to say only reform the army because I get more military points, and I'm just kind of hurting on military points. And 20% morale of armies for 10 years, and I think I have to go reform the army. So do I take the military tech? I think I do. I don't think it's going to get any cheaper or... This leaves a bad taste in my mouth by doing this, but... I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with the tech, honestly, because it is military tech. And it did give us some army force limit, or some, yeah, force limit. I think both of them gave us some force limit, but... Okay. Still waiting on institution spread. So England has not reached admin 55 yet. Has anybody? Aragon has, apparently. Brittany has. They're offensive, diplomatic, religious so far. And first native uprising in St. Anselm. We'll see if these guys can handle half morale. Attacking into hills against 2/3 of their force limit, or 2/3 of their power. Numbers, whatever. Loss of words. Lost 4 words. $60 until the Age of Discovery ends. Wait. England is colonizing Canada as well. Emergent culture in the colonies. Okay. As time goes by, the ties between the former homeland and the colonies grow weaker. The settlers in Rhode Island barely associate themselves with their ancestral home anymore. They now prefer to think of themselves as Americans, and this sentiment is beginning to spread throughout Connecticut. American becomes the primary culture. Culture in Connecticut area will become American. Sure, we'll embrace that. So basically, that changed our culture earlier than what we could have gotten. But that's actually okay. I'm going to recall these colonists, because I think once I resend them, it'll change to American. There we go. There we go. So now we have 3 colonies that are, or basically all of our new colonies will be American culture. Because we're different from the Brits. Of course, that does change all of our stuff to same culture group, but not same culture. So, I think that event happens in Extended Timeline, or it can happen in the Extended Timeline mod far earlier than in the base game. In fact, I'm sure of it, because I think in the base game that it has to be like 1700, maybe. No, I have no clue. I may have pulled 1700 out of my ass for all I know. But, yeah, we're making less money now. We were making a ducat, now we're making 0.63 net. Should build a navy, but I don't really have the money to do that. Are you up to anything, England? That war is going to go on forever. Wait, how did they... Can you migrate across lakes? If that's true, that's interesting. So East Jersey has become Trenton. Have any of our other names changed? I think they have, but... Okay, we'll lose another 30 ducats to gain another 200. Gain 50 13 restrict colonial expansion, giving... I don't want to take out yet another loan. So let's do this. Oh wait, okay. I thought that would put us in debt again, but we're good. Did I see that right? Fur? Good. So now we're going to be competing with England for colonial Canada. But I'm really only interested in a few provinces. I don't think there are any others besides those two that have... No, there isn't. There are nothing besides Stadacona and Hochelaga that have modifiers to them. So I'm going to prioritize those for now. Hochelaga is only a 5 development province. Still, it's an important center of trade. I think controlling those two probably worth it. I'll be curious. Can I change my collection node as a colony? Because if I can, I'll do that as early as possible. Expand the bodyguard. I can gain stability and lose Republican tradition. The office of governor is challenged by enemies within and without, and thus a strong personal bodyguard is essential to ensure that he remains in power. The turbulent politics of our time require this, but there are those who decry it, claiming that this new trend displays aristocratic tendencies and subverts the traditions. I'll take the Republican tradition game. Current ruler is 61, but I think he's almost a 666 as well. Once for next election, 1 year from a little less than a year away. I'm tempted to just declare war on England and see what happens. That's a bad idea, though. Wait. So England's no longer at war. Or England's no longer allied with Castile or with Portugal. What happened to you, England? Right there, they're already weak. They are our liege. Apparently we have to have a lot of Liberty Desire in order to... Oh, and Liberty Desire is... Wait, our opinion is terrible for... No. Wait. Okay. So... England has a claim on the throne of Portugal. Do they still have the Nope. They do not have the claim. They don't have the opportunity to claim the French throne anymore. It looks like they're gearing up for a war against France, though, or maybe against Castile. I mean, Castile is in a very powerful position. Oh my god, I can ask them to support my independence. Thank you, Castile. Portugal? Let's improve with them, at least. It'll be interesting if I can pull this off this early. I didn't even notice that. Why do we only have 2 Liberty Desire? Influenza again. Our Liberty Desire is going down, despite having Spain or Castile. Our admiral died. Despite having Castile being a part of this, so France still hates England. I have no diplomats to send. France has too many diplo relations. Are you kidding me? Can I get both? Can I get both Castile and France in on? Okay, and France is taking exploration ideas. All right, let's go see if. All right, it might be time to raise our army maintenance already for possibly a war against England. Oh, this will be great if I can do this. Right, taking care of the. Oh wait, I need. So what would I need to get? English army strength is -6. 13 colonies army strength, -14. French opinion about me is -2. Is our Diplo rep low? Oh no, wait, do we get a bonus from Diplo rep? Yes, we do. Okay, so, new plan. I need to recall. Okay, we're not going to get it with Portugal. We might get it with France, though. I need to improve my relations with them. And at the same time, I'm going to wait. Hold on. I need to have a certain. We do have a statesman, so that is excellent. Let's take a loan. And hire him. It's so close. It is so close. Watch England declare war on France right now. If they do that, if England declares a war on France, I declare on England. Because it means England's army is dealing with that. While England's army would be dealing with France and Castile. Either way, it's like great for me. I'm actually going to withdraw the diplomat from Castile because I need to build a force limit as well, or I want to build a force limit. How the mighty have fallen. Like, I put England in such a great position. They could have declared a war on France and nothing. didn't decide to take their throne or anything. Just once those two next two troops are done, I built Cav, didn't I? Yeah. I didn't even think about that. They take longer to train than, say, infantry, but still, I think possibly worth it. I want to know when they're done. Austria has Protestantism entrenched, so price of fish goes down. Good, good. I need to check in on the political landscape of Europe, or not political, religious landscape of Europe. We will keep Jeremy Essex, and so he's going to become a 666. Don't do that. Okay, so Castile. Or no, France. 60 and 60, positive and negative. End of this month, maybe. No, give it a month or two. We're going to take out another loan, of course, but I think this is probably the way to go. Religious. We have 3 Protestant centers of Reformation. England. Nothing's happened in England yet. Merchants benefit. When the position of burghers and merchants is strengthened in a country, there will be more competent people available for state duty. Sometimes a country can benefit even from the talents of the common folk. Gain a treasurer of the Orthodox faith. Okay. I mean, he's cheaper to hire, yeah, but... Oh, come on, France. There we go. There's support for independence from France. And we have 0.6 liberty desire. But we have 2 major advantages in a war against England right now. Let's see if we can get more. Hey, Ottomans. Yeah, I didn't think so. Unknown, right. France apparently knows about me. Castile knows about me. Portugal not so much, so... It'll be Sweden, Teutonic Order, Brandenburg, Austria, Milan, and Savoy against Castile and France. And me. I think I have to declare this war. How many ships are there? That's where their transports are, right there. So if they put all of their troops on transports right now, and they are actually gearing up for war against somebody, let's go ahead and take next plutocratic ideas. Gives us idea cost reduction, which will be fine, except we're probably going to lose it because we're going to become America in... Well, not too... It won't be next month, but... Oh, wait. This is going to give us quite a bit of war exhaustion and stability loss. Alright, moment of truth. Alright, Castile has Aragon and Naples too. I forgot about them. So here we are, war with England. It's about time. We have a 666 governor, Jeremy Essex. I need to remember that name because he is essentially the first governor, or he is essentially going to be the, not the George Washington of our lands, but also Benjamin Brock. He is our George Washington, essentially, because he's going to be leading the Continental Army. I will have to wait until the next episode to see how this plays out, though. We are losing money. We will continue to lose money. I will be interested to see what happens. England might come and blockade all of our ports and basically drive up our war exhaustion, but that's going to end it. That will suck, but... Oh, and right, we don't have a lot of... Our lack of Republican tradition causes us to need more to boost stability. I will, however, consider reducing war exhaustion again, just to keep everything relatively low. So, tempting to go up to Cape Ray and Placentia and take those for myself. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe not a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to send those guys up there. Stop drilling the army. Have them move into White Mountains so that they can watch the colonies. We're about to finish one of them, which we will then send to Statacona. I do want to wait until the end of this month. New government. If 13 colonies are to win their independence from England, we must get rid of Governor Jeremy Essex and set up a strong and stable government. Apparently he's not going to be anyway. We should choose carefully, as this decision will shape the future for our young nation. We must be a republic. Current ruler will die. I'm actually going to go I'm going to double up on military benefits right now. How old is he? Young guy. Hope he gets a good ability. Righteous would be nice. Increase a Republican tradition. I want to see if we're actually making money. Knowledge sharing ends. He's an inspiring leader. Not a bad trait to have right now. Okay, so things are lined up. I'm not actually going to take this government policy because I think by taking this, I might prevent myself from taking something in the future, which is only available to America. Anyway, so the stars lined up for me, like perfectly. So we have reform the military, or we have army reform for the next 7 years. Morale of armies is up. Military tech cost is down. We are doing a military idea group right now, which kind of sucks, but we are going to gain 9 military points every month. We are gaining money. I would consider possibly taking a military advisor. I was hoping that I would have a level 1 morale of armies guy, but no go on that. So, you can select a naval doctrine, really? Oh, because, alright. So, because our fleet is terrible right now and very small, we can choose a very cheap wooden wall naval doctrine, which I'm going to do because naval combat bonus off of our own coast. Of course, that's great. We're still in the British group, the British culture group. So, and there should be an event about the Declaration of Independence, I think, right? Actually, if I can ever form the British nation, my god, that would be hilarious. Newfoundland nation? No. Quebec nation? I don't ever plan on conquering my former overlord. Hopefully they will remain as my former overlord, but that was a lot quicker in taking care of the English. Oh my god, what are the Navy strengths like? So we have fewer heavies. Actually, just a weaker navy in general. But we just need to like defend our land. Portugal is colonizing in Puerto Rico. It's disappointing. But yeah, definitely an earlier independence than what I was expecting. Hopefully that will be for the best. We should be able to pay off loans soon. Hopefully we'll also be allowed to embrace colonialism sooner rather than later. And I am pleasantly surprised that I was able to get both France and Castile as supporters for independence. Of course, England is allied with a bunch of people. We'll have to see what Aragon, Castile, and France, and I guess Naples too, can manage against the overwhelming land force. I guess we are at a huge disadvantage. The only thing we have is the ability to drive up English war exhaustion and also defend our capital, and that's it. That's what we have to rely on in this war. But certainly an eventful episode. We can start fabricating claims, hopefully, as well, without having to worry about England declaring war after war, dragging us into it, and I'm now excited because this is where this series should take off, I think, and should just be a lot more aggressive, I'll say that.